guys, it's your boy Gaming Forte back at it with another video. So I want to talk about this GameStop raging that happened the other day at an undisclosed location of a GameStop store, where a guy was really upset that he couldn't return his new open copy of Fallout 76. Now, the associate did let the guest know that he would not be able to return it because he didn't have a receipt, plus the game was open. Well, this smart individual didn't like that and he proceeded to do this. Check out the video.
That's just their policy. Like, it won't even come back in as a return or a brand new game. It's when I scan your receipt, it's gonna see when this one was bought and it's gonna automatically give you trade credit. How you doing today, sir? Gamestop, this is Brian. How can I help you?
All right, guys, if you're anything like me, this is probably some of the most ignorant stuff you ever seen a person do in a store. Just because you don't get what you want doesn't give you the right to go out and destroy other people's property. Now, there's one thing that I really want to highlight in this situation, and this is how you actually deal with a guest if you're in one of those customer service situations and somebody gets really upset at you or just doesn't like what you're actually telling them. This associate was so cool, calm, and collective. He acted the way you're supposed to act, even with all this stuff happening around him. Even with the way that this guy was acting in the store by just throwing over racks, knocking over gift card towers, it was pretty crazy. And everybody else was just like, wow, this is something. I've never thought I would walk into a GameStop today and see something like this. And that associate made me laugh because as this guy was walking out the store and knocking over pedestals and stuff, the phone rung and he said, "Thanks for calling GameStop. How may I help you? My name is Brian." I was like, wow. So Brian, shout out to you, man. You handled that very, very well. And as long as you're okay, who cares about everything else that happens in the store? But let's just talk about how asinine this situation was, how this guest was actually portraying himself inside the four walls of GameStop. First of all, just because you are not able to return something because you don't have a receipt, and plus it's a new item, this has been a GameStop policy for a very, very long time. Now, there are exceptions to that. And one of those exceptions being the fact that you can get store credit. It's up to the manager's discretion that's actually working. But if you're giving them a valid reason why you don't want the game, you just didn't like it or something like that, and it's probably within a day or 2 days of actually getting it, that manager might look out for you, say, hey, that's fine, just let you know the next time you come into the store, you aren't able to return games that were brand new and open, but I'll take care of you this one time, but I can only give you store credit. I can't give you cash back. Now, if you don't have a receipt at all, they can't even give you cash back. There's no way they can give you cash back because they don't know how it was paid for. So they're going to give you the equivalent of that in store credit. But one thing you really don't want to do as a customer is you don't want to have a bad attitude with an associate. Because yes, are you upset about the situation? Yes, you are. But the associate is basically just stating what he can do for you. That is what retail is all about. What can I do for the customer to make this situation a lot better than what it actually is? This guy wanted to take it to the 8th degree and start throwing stuff around the store. Now, I hope he knows that GameStop does have cameras in their locations. I mean, the fact that this video was being made and captured by somebody on their smartphone, they can press charges on something like this. If they can just get a facial match of this person actually doing something like this, that guy can be sued. Any of the damages that happened in this store can be all put on him, all because he lost his cool because he couldn't get his way. It was like a petulant child running through a store and just wanted to just throw stuff on the ground just because mom and dad wouldn't buy them what they wanted to buy. And that's very unfortunate in this situation. So I know a lot of people really give GameStop a really, really bad time when it comes to customer service and stuff like this, but this guy was completely wrong. The associate was in his right to tell him exactly what he told him, and he even went as far as telling him, this is what I can do for you. Yes, you may not have wanted to hear that you could only get store credit for a purchase that you bought recently for a game that you didn't do enough research on to make sure that it was the game that you wanted for yourself, but it really didn't give him the right to go into a store to act the way that he acted. So when you guys go into retail stores going forward, make sure that that you're very polite and courteous to the people that are working there, because trust me, they're there to basically help you. Now, you're gonna have bad experiences because that's how life is and that's just how retail is. Every situation is not a perfect situation, but have a good attitude and people will come to your aid more than not, because I'm just like anybody else. If I see somebody walking into the store and I feel like I can help them and they're giving me really good vibes and they're letting me know exactly what their situation is, it makes me want to emphasize for them to actually get them what they need to make this situation better for them. Sometimes it works out in their favor, sometimes it doesn't, but guess what? I'm always going to do what I need to do in the situation to make that guest happy. And this is what this associate was trying to do, and the guest took it way too far. So guys, I don't know what you guys think about this. Have you ever had a rage moment where you wish you could just take it back? Was anything similar to something like this? But ultimately, let's just have a conversation and just talk about some of the bad things that happened to us at retail locations, or things that we wish we could have did differently when we interacted with guest services at these different corporations. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications. Gonna let you know the next time one of my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you in the next video. Peace.